Hi children, today we are going to discuss exercise 3.6 sum questions. Already we solved a few questions. This is our first question. Solve the following pair of equation by reducing them to a pair of linear equation. 1 by 3x plus y plus 1 by 3x minus y equal to 3 by 4. 1 by 2 into 3x plus y minus 1 by 2 into 3x minus y equal to minus 1 by 2. So the given equation not in linear form. We have to make it as a linear form. What is the first method? What we have to do? That is, see 3x plus y, here also 3x plus y. 3x minus y, here also 3x minus y. So we can take 1 by 3x plus y is equal to p, or you can take any letter, 1 by 3x minus y as q. We are taking another variable. Now we are changing the given equation to make it as a linear equation. That is, instead of 1 by 3x plus y equal to p means here it become p plus q is equal to 3 by 4. And second equation become 1 by 2 p or p by 2 minus q by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 8. We can write this as equation 1 and equation 2. Again we can rearrange this, the second equation. See here it is p plus q. So we can make this also without fraction. So take the LCM 2, then it become same denominator. So 2 is the LCM here, minus 1 by 8, or we can write it as p minus q is equal to cross multiply 2 here, then minus 2 by 8, that is equal to minus 1 by 4. So we can write this as equation 3. So our first equation is p plus q is equal to 3 by 4. Second equation, p minus q is equal to minus 1 by 4. This is our first equation. This is our third equation. Okay. Now we have to add or subtract. We will get the value of p. This is in the form of a linear equation. So first we can add. Add means p plus p is 2p. The q terms will not be there. One is positive and one is negative. So it becomes 0. Then 2p is equal to 3 by 4 plus minus 1 by 4. Taking LCM 4, then 3 minus 1, that is equal to 2 by 4 or 1 by 2. 2p is equal to 1 by 2 and p is equal to 1 by 2 divided by 2. It means 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. Reciprocal multiply, then it become 1 by 4. So the value of p is 1 by 4. Now we have to find the value of q. Here you can add or subtract. Adding time we will get 2p. If we are subtracting, we will get p minus p, that is 0. And q minus q become 2q. Or we have to substitute the value p equal to 1 by 4 in 1. Equation 1. So 1 by 4 plus q is equal to 3 by 4. Then q is equal to 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4. Answer is 4 is the LCM. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 by 4, or we can write it as 1 by 2. So q is equal to 1 by 2 and p is equal to 1 by 4. But we need x value and y value. So we can substitute. Again, okay. So what is p? 1 by 3x plus y is equal to p. That is equal to 1 by 3x plus y is equal to the value of p is equal to 1 by 4. Okay, from here we have to make one equation. Just cross multiply. Just cross multiply like this. We will get a 3x plus y equal to 4. So this is our equation 4. And one more equation we will get from q. That is 1 by 3x minus y is equal to q, which implies 1 by 3x minus y equal to, what is the value of q? That is 1 by 2. Here also we are cross multiplying. We will get 3x minus y is equal to 2. This is equation 5. So we can write both equation one more time and solve. Okay, equation 4 and equation 5 again look. 3x plus y is equal to 4. That is our fourth equation. And 3x minus y is equal to 2. This is our fifth equation. So here also we have to solve by elimination method. Adding, we will get 6x equal to 6. Then x is equal to 6 by 6. Answer is 1. And y we will get from subtracting. See, now equation 4 minus equation 5, what will happen? 3x minus 3x, that is 0. Plus y minus y become 2y. So equation 4 subtract equation 5, we will get it 2y is equal to 4 minus 2 is 2. So y is equal to 2 by 2. Answer is 1. So we got now x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1. So the last answer, x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. This is the solution of the given equation. So if you are substituting this value in the given equation, it will satisfy. See, one more time I will explain. Here first we can reduce it as a linear equation form. After that you will get the variables value. If you are taking p and q means its value we will get first. After that again one more linear equation we will get it. Again we have to solve. Here 2 times we are solving linear equation. Then only we will get the last value of x and y. Is it clear for you? I think if you are practicing means it will easy. It will make it as easy for you. So you have to practice this question. Now we can solve one word problem. That is, Ruhi travels 300 km to her home partly by train and partly by bus. She takes 4 hours if she travels 60 km by train and the remaining by bus. If she travels 100 km by train and the remaining by bus, she takes 10 minutes longer. Means 4 hours and 10 minutes. Find the speed of the train and the speed of the bus separately. Read one more time the question. Did you clear the idea? It means Ruhi, she want to go her home. The total distance is 300 km. But there is not a direct train. So she is taking train and bus. First she is traveling with by train. After that by bus. The first day she travelled 60 km by train, balance 240 km by bus. So she reached the home within 4 hours. She took only 4 hours, but after that second day she took 100 km by train and balance 200 km by bus. Then she took 4 hours and 10 minutes. So we have to find the speed of the train and speed of the bus. The unknown quantity we are taking the variable always. So we can start. Let the speed of the train is equal to x km per hour. Next, speed of bus is equal to y km per hour. We are considering x km per hour, it is the speed of the train, and y km per hour, it is the speed of the bus. So the total distance she has to travel is, total distance is equal to how much kilometer? 300 km she has to travel. Okay, the first day according to the question. Before that you want to know about in the physics you studied the relation between distance, speed and time. Distance is equal to speed into time, but here we need time. So time is equal to distance by speed. speed. This you already learned in physics. Time is equal to distance by speed. So, the first day she travels 60 kilometer by train. So, how long she take by train? So, how much time she travel in train? That is, distance is 60 kilometer. So, 60 kilometer by what is the speed of the train? That is x. So, this time she traveled in train plus balance 300 minus 60 is 240. 240 kilometer she traveled in bus. So, what is the speed of the bus? That is y. So, the total time taken it is 4 hours. Clear this one? This is train time. This is bus time. So, total time it is 4 hours. 60 by x. 60 means it is the distance. X is the speed. 240 is the distance. And y is the speed of the bus. So, total time taken it is 4 hours. The second day, she took 100 kilometer by train. So, 100 by x is the time. She travelled in train. And balance how much kilometer is? 300 minus 100 is 200 kilometer. She travelled in bus. So, she took 4 hours and here it is written 10 minutes longer. So, 4 hours and 10 minutes. This minute you have to change in hours. How we are changing minute into hours? 10 divided by 60 or 1 by 6 hours. For 1 by 6 hours, or we can make it as a mixed fraction. 6 4s are 24 and 1 25 by 6 hours. So, we can write this as a equation. First, we can write this is equation 1 and this 100 by x plus 200 by y is equal to 25 by 6 is the second equation. Okay, I will explain one more time this same. Here we have to find the speed of the train and the speed of the bus separately. She has to travel 300 kilometer. Total distance is 300 kilometer. The first 60 kilometer she traveled by train. So, the time taken in train is 60 by x. By this formula, time is equal to distance by speed. Distance is 60, the speed is x. Plus the balance 240 kilometers she has to travel. That by bus. So, the time taken in bus is equal to 240 divided by y. Same formula we are applying the time. Then total hours, it is 4 hours. So, 60 by x plus 240 by y equal to 4. On the second day, she travelled by train 100 kilometer. So, the time in train is 100 by x. After that, 200 kilometer by bus. So, 200 by y is the time. Then, she reached her home within after 4 hours and 10 minutes. So, 4 hour 10 minute we are converting into hours, that is 4 into 1 by 6. 1 by 6 means 10 divided by 60. It is minute converting into hours. So, 1 by 6. 6 4s are 24 plus 1 25 by 6. We are changing this in a mixed fraction, changing into improper fraction. After that we are writing one more time 100 by x plus 200 y is equal to 25 by 6. This is our second equation. Now these two equations are linear equation. Now we can solve. Okay. So we are substituting 1 by x as p and 1 by y as q. Okay. So, our first equation becomes 60p plus 240q is equal to 4. Equation 3. And this becomes 100p plus 200q is equal to 25 by 6. That is equation 4. Now, by elimination method, we have to make the coefficient of p or q as same. So, first multiply with here with the 10 and here with the 6. It becomes 600. So, equation 3 multiply with the 10. It becomes 600. Okay, it is 600 P and 2400 Q is equal to 40. It is equation 5. And this fourth equation multiply with 6. So this becomes 600 P plus 1200 Q, that is equal to, see here 25 by 6 into 6. 6 are cancelled, we will get only 25. That is equation number 6. Clear this one? 25 by 6 is the right side. Multiply with 6 means 6 and 6 are cancelled. Balance 25 is there. Okay, now we can solve. Okay, same signs of, we are subtracting equation 5 minus equation 6. This becomes 0 and this part becomes 0, 0, 2 and 1. 1200 Q is equal to 15 or Q is equal to 15 by 1200. Now we can find the value of P also. Q is equal to 15 by 1200. Now we can find the value of P, that is 60P plus 240Q is equal to, instead of Q we can substitute the value 15 by 1200 is equal to 4 or 60P, we can cancel this one, 240 into 15 by 1200, 0, 0 cancel, dividing with the 12 it become 2 and this become 10, again 10 and 2 cancel, it become 5 and 5, 15, then it become 3 only. So here it is 3 equal to 4. 60P is equal to 4 minus 3 or 60P is equal to 1. P is equal to 1 by 60. So we got the values of P and Q. Now we have to find the value of X and Y. What is X? 1 by X is equal to P or 1 by X is equal to 1 by 60. Cross multiply. We will get X is equal to 60. And 1 by Y is equal to Q. So 1 by Y is equal to, what is the value of Q? 15 by 1200. Cross multiply. So 15y is equal to 1200 or y is equal to 1200 by 15. See, 1200 by 15. 8 times. Okay. So total it is 80. Y is equal to 80. So X and Y, the value of X and Y we got. What is X? The speed of the train, and Y is speed of the bus. So the last answer we can write. Here it is. Speed of train is equal to X kilometer per hour. What is X here? It is 60 kilometer per hour. That is the speed of train. And speed of bus, that is equal to Y. It is 80 kilometer per hour. This is the last answer. Speed of the train and speed of bus. So in the word problem, you have to form a linear equation or another equation we want to find. After that, it will make it as a linear equation. According to the condition, you have to make the equation. So you have to know about that relation between distance, speed and time. So applying this, we are finding two equations. After that, we are solving and find the value of X and Y, that is speed of the train and the speed of the bus. Easy? Okay.